The Orlov Revolt was a precursor to the Greek War of Independence, which saw a Greek uprising in the Peloponnese at the instigation of Count Orlov, commander of the Russian Naval Forces of the Russo-Turkish War. In Greece it is known as the Orlov Events. Background: wishing to weaken the Ottoman Empire and establish a pro-Russian independent Greek state, Russian emissaries were sent to Mani in the mid-1760s, to make a pact with the local leaders who represented the strongest military force in Greece at the time. Russian emissaries also contacted the shipping magnate Daskalogiannis in Crete. In 1769, during the Russo-Turkish War, a fleet of 14 warships commanded by Count Alexei Grigorievich Orlov sailed from the Baltic Sea for the Mediterranean. The fleet reached Mani in February 1770, prompting the Maniards to raise the war flags. Russian soldiers remained to help fight in the ground war, while the fleet sailed on to the Aegean Sea. Progress of the revolt. The Greek army was initially successful, quickly liberating large portions of Morea. The revolt, however, failed to effectively spread in the rest of Greece, with the notable exception of Crete, under the leadership of Ioannis Flafos. However, the support promised by the Russian emissaries never arrived at Crete, and Daskalogiannis was left to his own devices. With the assistance of Greek islanders, the Russian fleet was able to score a major victory against the Turkish navy in the Battle of Sesme. But this did not help the Greek army in Morea. As the Russians failed to bring the forces they promised, the revolt was soon crushed. Aftermath. For the Russian point of view, Count Orlov's mission was a success, damaging the Turkish fleet, directing Turkish troops south, and contributing to the victory that led to the signing of the Treaty of Karchak-Karnagy. For the Greek point of view, the affair was a failure which cost a huge number of lives. The Greeks were effectively forgotten in the Treaty of Karchak-Karnagy, and they became increasingly distrustful of the Russians as a result. While Greek connections to Russia remained strong, many among the next generation of Greek leaders would look to Britain and France for alliances. Also a result of the failed revolt was the death of the noted preacher and monk Cosmas of Aetolia, who was arrested and executed in 1779 on suspicion of being a Russian agent. In popular culture, the protagonist in Friedrich Hölderlin's novel Hyperion participates in a 1770 revolt inspired by the Orlov Revolt.